Good afternoon, students. So today's concept is FIFO branch and bound. So one more kind of variant of branch and bound is FIFO branch and bound. So as the name itself tells, FIFO means first in, first out. And which data structure is used for FIFO? It is the queue. The queue follows the order of first in, first out. So we are supposed to use the queue data structure for this problem. First, let us understand the theoretical part. Almost everything is similar to that of LC branch and bound that you have seen in the previous class. Just to have a look at what are the what is the main aim of knapsack? So it is to minimize. So knapsack problem is to find the subset of items which has the maximum profit that fits into the knapsack. And the FIFO branch and bound problem is it is to minimize minus sigma of pi xi. So maximization, knapsack is actually a maximization problem because we have to find the maximum profit. But so since we are using the branch and bound method, FIFO branch and bound method, we have to consider the minimization. And since we are considering the minimization, we have to put a negation sign for the optimization function pi xi. So we have to minimize minus sigma of pi xi subject to the constraint weight of all items considered in the knapsack should be lesser than or equal to the maximum capacity of the knapsack. Xi can be either 0 or 1. 0 tells that the item is included, 1 tells that the item is the 0 tells that item is not included, and 1 tells that the item is included. And this is a 0-1 knapsack example. So 0-1 knapsack means we won't consider any fraction of the items. So finally, the result, whatever we get from this, the result doesn't contain the fractional part of any item. So it contains the whole item. So either item is considered or item is not considered. The procedure for this, you have to set the upper to infinity. You have to compute the C cap of x and u of x. So what is the C cap of x? It is an intelligent rank function. And what is u of x? U of x is the, and how we calculate C of x and u of x? C of x is the profit by considering the fraction. We consider the fraction and we calculate the profit of knapsack. So that is C of x. What is u of x? We calculate the profit without considering the fraction. That is u of x. So how we have to start with? We have to choose the node with minimum u of x. You have to choose the node with minimum u of x among the siblings. And if whichever is minimum, compare that with upper. If u of x is lesser than upper, then you have to update the upper. Otherwise, don't. Next, you have to compare C of x, C cap of x value. If C cap of x is greater than upper, then you have to kill the node x. So these are the main two conditions that we will use in this problem. So otherwise, if there is no node to kill, then what next? We have to choose the next node. Next node means we have to choose the E node. Isn't it? How we choose the E node? For this, the queue will come into use. So otherwise, the next node in the queue becomes the E node. So which node has entered the queue? So the one which we have processed and which is not killed. So that is in the queue now. So we have to remove one by one the elements from the queue, and whichever comes first, that becomes the next E node. So this is the difference between FIFO and the LC. In case of LC, the one with the less cost was the next key node, whereas here the one which comes out of the queue, the node that is in the front of the queue, that becomes the next E node. Next, once you identify the E node, generate the children of E node, and if it remains alive, insert into the queue. You have to generate the children, check whether it is alive. If it is alive, insert that into the queue. Repeat the steps 2 to 8, from 2 to 8, until all nodes are killed, leaving one as the solution. So there should be only one node at the end. So that is how we can solve this problem. This is an example, the same example we take as that of yesterday's. N is equal to 4, M is equal to 15. That means there are 4 items. Then maximum capacity of the knapsack is 15. 4 items are given, its corresponding weights, its corresponding profits are given, and this is a state space tree that we are supposed to draw. Okay, and state space tree is a binary tree. It has two children, one is left, other one is right. Left subtree or branch, it indicates the inclusion of the item. The right one indicates the exclusion of the item. So we will use the worksheet and we will solve this problem. Please take your notebook so that you can work along with me. The value of n is given. N is 4 and value of m is also given. M is 55. Sorry, 15. M is 50. The table of input values. So this is the first node number 1 we have to consider, and C of 1, we have to calculate C cap of 1 and U of 1. Okay, and we have the value upper. The upper is infinity set to infinity. It can have other values later. And this is the Q. This is the front end of the Q. This is the rear end of the Q. Okay. So now we start this problem. So I'll be a bit fast because we have already seen the calculations in the previous class. Please follow this. Node number 1. So how to calculate for node number 1? So what it does, it is one is you have to consider all. So for node number 1, you have to calculate by considering with fraction and without fraction. There is no compulsion for any items. So with fraction, if you consider all, so what happens? So item number 1 is considered 10. Item number 2 is also considered, that is 10. Item number 3 is also considered, that is 12. 2 plus 4 plus 6. Total weight is 12. So still out of 15, 3 remains, that is 3 by 9 into 18. And we have to use the negative sign for this. For the value whatever we get, it is 9 into 18 to 6, 38. We get 38 for this. And without fraction means only the first 3 items are considered. We won't consider the next item. That means fourth item is not considered. Therefore, 10 plus 10 plus 12. Is minus 32. Minus 38 and minus 32. Enter the values here. Minus 38 and minus 32. Now check. Now check the value of u. Whether u of 1 is lesser than upper? Yes, it is lesser than infinity. So hence you update the value of upper by u of 1. Next, compare the value of c of 1 with upper. Whether c of 1 is greater than upper. Minus 38, whether it is greater than minus 32? No. Therefore, don't kill this node. If you don't kill this node, take this node and put it to the queue. So you are taking from the rear end and you are putting at the rear end of the queue. Next. So now this is considered as the E node. Now which node to be considered as E node? One has to be considered because this is at the front of the queue. You remove this one. When you remove this one becomes the E node. So the removal of one, I will show it in marked number. So this is a highlighted number. It is removed. Okay. Now when it is removed, this becomes the E node. When this becomes the E node, what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to draw 2 children for this. The left and the right. Left child and the right child. I'll draw the branch. This is node number 2. is node number 3. Now you have to calculate for 2. What 2 tells? It is with 1. That is x1 is equal to 1. What about the right branch? It is x1 is equal to 0. That means don't consider item number 1. So while considering item number 1, what is the value of C and U? We have to calculate. So node number 2 is item number 1 is considered. I will push this downwards so that it becomes easy for us to understand or track the values. This is node number 2. You have to consider node number 1. One is item number one you have to consider. So that means what? Item number 1 is compulsion. If you consider item number 1, so then with fraction, what is the value? So 1 you are considering, 2 you are considering, 3 you are considering, because the total becomes 12. You cannot consider the whole item, fourth item. So therefore, the same thing, 2 plus 4 plus 6, that means 10 plus 10 plus 12, the same value that you have obtained in the previous for node number 1, same value retains for node number 2 also. What about for node number 2 without fraction? If it is without fraction, it is 10 plus 10 plus 12 itself. No changes in that because the total is 12. You cannot add the fourth item. The value remains same. 38 and 32. Next, node number 3, it is without 1. Node number 3, it is without 1. Without 1, what the value will be? Don't consider this one. That means 4 plus 6, that is 10. Remaining is 5, that is 5 by 9. 10 plus 12 plus. So this is without fraction. With fraction is 10 plus 12 plus the remaining weight is 5. 5 by 9 into 18. 5 by 9 into 18. So what do you get for this? It is minus 10, 32. For this, without fraction, you get minus 22. Minus 32, minus 22. So now, you have drawn the children for this E node 1 and you have calculated the values of U and C cap. Now consider the values and compare with upper. So out of the U, which is lesser, 32 is lesser. Now compare this value, whether U2 minus 32, whether it is lesser than upper. It's also having 32, therefore no changes. Now consider the C value, C cap value, whether C of 2, C cap of 2 minus 38, whether it is greater than upper. Minus 38 greater than upper, false. Node number 3, C cap of 3, whether it is greater than upper, both are same, it is also false. So therefore 2 and 3 both will enter into the queue. So 2 and 3 both will enter into the queue. Okay, next, what is the next step? Now you have to decide which is the E node. So what you are supposed to do, refer the queue. What is there at the front of the queue? 2 is there. Mark this. That means it has been removed. This node has been removed. Now 2 becomes the E node. 2 becomes the E node. Now write 2 children for this. And write the branches. And write the label. So this is x2 is equal to 1. This is x2 is equal to 0. That means you have to consider x2 on the left hand side. You are not supposed to consider x2 on the right hand side. Item x2 refers to item number 2. Now let us calculate the value of this. It is node number 4. This is node number 5. We have to calculate this 4 and 5. So what this tells, left 4 node tells, node number 4 tells, you have to consider both item number 1 and 2. When you consider both item number 1 and 2, you get the same as that of the previous one. Node number 4. So with fraction, you have to consider 1 and 2. So when you consider 1 and 2 with fraction, 2 and 4 is considered. So next 6 is also considered. Next part of 9 is considered. That means you will get the same result. 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 5 by 9. 5 by 9. Did I make any mistake here? Yes, there is a mistake. I left one more 10 here. Sorry, it was correct. It was correct. So 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 5 by 9 into 8. Okay, you will get minus 38 for this. Next, without fraction. Without fraction means you are considering you are not supposed to consider. So you are supposed to consider item number 1. When you consider item number 1 with fraction, you can consider first 3 items because the weight is 12. Put 10 plus 32. Get 32 for this. 38 and 32. 38, 32. I'll update here. Okay, next node number 5. Node number 5 means you should not consider item number 2. Don't consider item number 2. When you don't consider item number 2 in this, so what happens is the first item is considered, second item is not considered. Consider 1, next is 3. So that means weight is 2 plus 6, 8. 8. Remaining is 7 out of 15. That means it cannot fit completely. There is 9. Therefore, the fraction is 7 by 9. Therefore, 10 plus 12 plus 7 by 9 into 18. 10 plus 12 by 9 into 18. What do you get for this? 9 2s are 18. 14 is 36. Minus 36 you will get. For without fraction, you have 5. Without fraction means don't consider this item number 2. 10 plus 12, that means 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8, and you cannot include the item number 4 fully. Therefore, the only items to be considered is 1 and 3. 10 plus 12. It is equal to minus 22. Minus 36 minus 22. Now, you have completed one more level from the given E node. Compare the value of U, which is lesser, 32 is lesser. Now compare this value with upper. U of 4, whether it is lesser than upper? No, it is same. So no changes. Next, compare the value of C, minus 38, whether it is greater than upper? No, it is lesser than upper. C of 5, minus 36, whether it is greater than upper? No, it is lesser than upper. Therefore, don't kill this node. So therefore, 4 and 5 will enter the queue. 4 and 5 enters into the queue. Next, which node is the next E node? With the one is which is at the front of the queue. 3 is at the front of the queue. Mark this 3 and make this 3 as the E node. So now this 3 becomes the E node. Node number 6, node number 7. All the branches. So this also refers to level 2. Therefore, x2 is 1 on the left branch and x2 is 0 on the right branch. Next, now node number 6, you have to calculate what it does. Item number 1 is 0, that means don't consider. Item number 2 you have to consider. Okay. Item number 1 don't consider. Item number 2 you consider. Don't consider item number 1. Leave this. So now what happens? 4 plus 6, it is 10. Remaining is 5. That means 5 by 9 is the fraction. That means 10 plus 12 plus 10 plus 12 plus 5 by 9 into 18. Corresponding profit is 18. What do you get for this? 10 is 32 minus 32 you get, and without fraction means you can consider only item 2 and 3 because 4 plus 6 is 10. You cannot include the third item. It is 10 plus 12. 10 plus 12 is 32 or 22. Minus 22. 32 and 22. Next, node number 7. Don't consider item number 1 as well as item number 2. Don't consider item number 1 and 2. So when you don't consider this 1 and 2, with fraction becomes this 3 and 4, 6 plus 9, what it is? 15. Therefore, both 3 and 4 can be considered fully. So 12 plus 18 it is. 12 plus 12 plus 18 is 30. So even without fraction, it is the same, 12 plus 18, because you are not considering any fraction. 12 plus 18, it is minus 30. Okay, next, you enter the values here, 30 and 30. Now compare the values of upper. Which is lesser? Minus 30 is lesser. Okay, whether this u is lesser than upper? No, 30 is not lesser than 32. Therefore this remains as it is. Check uh, the C cap value, whether C cap of 6 is greater than 32. No. Whether C cap of 7 is greater than 30. Yes, this is greater than 30. Therefore this is greater than 32. That is upper, and hence you have to kill this. You are not killing 6, you are killing 7. So since you are killing 6, add it to the queue. You mark this 7 as killed. So 7 is killed. Don't enter. Don't enter into the queue. Next, which is the next E node? So now we have to see the queue. There is 4 here in the front of the queue. So mark it, and 4 becomes the next E node. This is x3 is equal to 1, x3 is equal to 0. Okay, this is node number 8, this is node number 9. This is 8. So what node number 8 tells? You have to consider first 3. All 3 you have to consider. That is node number 8. First 3 you have to consider. So 1 plus 2 plus 3, it is 12. Remaining is 3, 3 by 9. That means you get the same as that of the node number 1. No changes in that. 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 3 by 9 into 18. What about without fraction? Without fraction also you are considering 1, 2 and 3. That is 10 plus 10 plus 12. Minus 38, minus 32. Node number 9. What node number 9 tells? 1, 2 and 3. 3 is 0. 1, 2 you consider, don't consider 3. Consider item number 3. Don't consider this item number 3. So what happens? 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. You can consider all 3 items full. 10 plus 10 plus 18. Minus 38. 10 plus 10 plus 18 minus 38. So this is also same. Minus 38 and minus 38. Now check this. Which is lesser? Minus 38 is lesser. So whether 38 upper is lesser than u of 9 is lesser than upper. Yes, it is lesser than upper. Therefore, update this. This becomes minus 38. Next, see the value of c. C of 8, whether it is greater than upper? No. Whether C of 9 is greater than upper? No. Therefore, both 8 and 9 enters into the queue. Next. Next, which node you have to choose? You have to choose 5. Isn't it? I will choose 5 as the E node. It comes here. See, one more thing is, whenever you choose any node from this, any node from the queue, which becomes the next E node, you first check whether the upper value is updated. So previously upper was 32 and hence this was the E node. Now upper is updated to minus 38. There may be a chance that 5 may be killed. The node number 5 may be killed. Now check its value, C value. Whether C of 5 is greater than upper. Yes, minus 36 is greater than upper. Therefore, it can be killed. You are considering that node as E node and you are checking. So to consider that you are choosing that node to be the E node. So before that, you check whether it satisfies the condition. It doesn't satisfy, therefore kill that node. Next, what next? Next node in the queue is 6. Consider this, but before considering this as the E node, once again check its value. Minus 32 is greater than minus 38? Yes, it is greater. Therefore, kill this node also. E16 doesn't becomes the E node. Okay. Next, which one is next in the queue? 8 is next. So mark this 8. So first check whether minus 38 C value, whether it is greater than minus 38? No. So therefore, you can continue with this. So if you continue with this, what it tells, you have to consider item number 4 also. When you consider item number 4 for this, that means what? All 4 items you are considering full. So it is not a feasible solution. You cannot consider all 4 items full. So therefore, this x4 is equal to 1 branch. So that becomes infeasible solution, because 4th item you cannot consider it as full. So this is an infeasible solution. What about the right one? Yes, you can write a note for this. This is node number 10. X4 is 0 means what? You are not supposed to consider item number 4. Don't consider item number 4. So what is the value of C cap and U of 10? Let us calculate. Consider first 3 items, but don't consider item number 4. Yeah, don't consider node number 4. So that is 2 plus 4 plus 6. You are considering first 3 items. Don't consider item number 4. Yes. If you don't consider item number 4, it is 10 plus 10 plus 12. With fraction and without fraction, both are same. Minus 32. So this is also minus 32. 32, and I'll update this 32 and 32. So this is updated. Now what you have to check, you have to compare with the value of upper. Now we have to compare the upper u of 10 with upper. I'll bring this downwards. Yes, whether u of 10, whether it is lesser than upper, minus 32 lesser than upper, no. Whether c of 10, whether it is greater than upper, it is greater than 38, therefore this node gets killed. Now this node gets killed. Now what next? We have to check which is the next e node. What is there in the queue? So 9 is there. You choose this 9 as the e node. So once you choose this 9, compare the value of c with upper. Whether c of 9 is greater than upper? No. So if it is no, then you can continue with node number 9. 9 can have 2 children. The left branch is x4 is equal to 1. The right branch is x4 is equal to 0. Since we are in the 4th level, you have to take x4. This is node number 10. Sorry, it is 11. This is node number 12. So now we have to calculate for node number 11 the values, and for node number 12 the values of C cap and U. And what happens here? You have to consider x1, x2, x3 don't consider, x4 you consider. That means item number 3 you don't consider. You don't consider item number 3. If you don't consider item number 3, it is 2 plus 4 plus 9. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. M is 15. Therefore, you can consider all 3 items full. That is 1, 2, and 4. 10 plus 10 plus 18. It is minus 38. This is with fraction. Without fraction also we will get it same, because there is no fractional part in this. Minus 38 and minus 38. Next, node number 12. What it tells? x1 is 1, x2 is 1, x3 and x4 both are 0. Don't consider third and fourth. Don't consider third and fourth item. Without considering third and fourth item, there is 2 plus 6. It is lesser than 15. So full 1 and 2 items you can consider. Plus 10 plus 10. is equal to minus 20. So for without fraction also it is same, because there are only two items to consider. That is minus 20 and minus 20. Now check the values of these two child nodes of 9 that you have just computed. Which is lesser? Minus 38 is lesser. U of 11, whether it is lesser than upper, it is also having minus 38, therefore no changes. Now check the values of these two child nodes of 9 that you have just computed. Which is lesser? Minus 38 is lesser. U of 11, whether it is lesser than upper, it is also having minus 38, therefore no changes. What is the doubt? Please use the mic. 120. You can speak 120. Yes, we will continue. So now compare the values of u of 11 is lesser than u of 12, therefore consider this. Check this value with upper, whether u of 11 is lesser than upper. Upper is also minus 38, therefore no change in that. So now consider a C cap value, whether C cap of 11 is greater than upper. It's also same, therefore don't kill this. Whether C cap of 12, whether it is greater than upper, minus 20 is greater than upper. Yes, it is true. Therefore, kill this node. Okay, next. Next, you are supposed to choose the E node. How to choose the E node? Look into the queue. So there is nothing in the queue. All the nodes that were in the queue are removed. They are deleted from the queue. There are no nodes. Queue is empty, and this tells that it is the end of the solution. Problem solving. And finally, whatever that is left, node number 11 is the resultant solution for this knapsack problem. So how to write the solution for this? Solution is x1. You are considering you have to check from node number 11 till the root node. You have to move till the path. So 1, 1, x1 is 1, x2 is 1, x3 is 0, x4 is 1. That means you are considering 1, 2 and 4. x1 is 1, x2 is 1, x3 is 0 and x4 is 1. Maximum profit is, see the value of C cap. C cap is the final profit. Consider only the positive part. Don't consider the negative sign. It is 38 plus 38. Maximum profit is plus 38 by considering items 1, 2 and the solution for this problem.